right, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin'? Hold on, is this shit working? And make sure this shit is working, because this should be acting super stupid right now. What the fuck? Yo, what is up with this thing, man? Alright, let me make sure this shit is working. Looks like it's kind of going on what it needs to do. But anyway, so let me just make sure this shit is alright before I go in. So what's poppin', people? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? I don't know why this shit keeps saying the fucking streaming shit is low, but you know, we gonna make it happen. It usually takes a minute for it to do what it needs to do. We try to plug this shit in a little better. Anyway, what up? Valentine was popping, bro. What's the deal? What's good? So before I get into anything, remember, guys, get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Make sure you click the link below. Go to MrLocario.com to get your copy today. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you get this shit popping. You feel what I mean? So today I'm going to be talking about how to double the amount of women you're having sex with. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Joe Blast was popping. Indigo TV was good. So we're going to talk about how to double the amount of women that you have sex with, date, all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah, before we get into even that stuff, what up, James? Jake 3D Miles is good. I'm having the holiday sale next week. So the holiday sale next week is going to start. K-Zag and 20 in the building was popping. Quez was good. Jaren, what up? Monroe, what up? What up, Luis? What's going on? Top Hat Players was good. Squiggy 818, what up? So I'm gonna have the holiday sale from December 24th up until January 1st. So the holiday sale is going to be the Bad Boy membership holiday sale. And so when you join the Bad Boy membership between the 24th and January 1st, right? What I'm going to give you guys is going to give you the ultimate Bad Boy package, and I have a new program called How to Be the Guy Women Want Just for Sex. And so that program you're going to get for free, but you can only get it during the sale. Okay? What up, Young Jay? Was popping? So I'm going to say that again. When I have this sale, I'm going to come out, I'm going to have this new program I'm going to give you for free. It's called How to Be the Guy Women Want Just for Sex. So I'm going to teach you, how to be that guy that women want to, find sexually attractive, want to have more sex with. But you can only get that program if you join the Bad Boy membership on the sale. So after the sale, the program is not going to be available. So you can't get it on my site. You can't get it on Patreon. You can't get it on the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? So just letting you guys know. But I'm going to have more details as the days are approaching and all of that. So next week, look out for the holiday sale because it's going to be coming up. So if you are not on the Bad Boy membership now, make sure you jump on that holiday sale. If you are on the Bad Boy membership already, you can get all the bonus shit, already. Just send me an email. You understand what I'm saying? So for the holiday sale, when you join the Bad Boy membership, you're basically getting 17 programs for free. Okay? So you're gonna be on the Bad Boy membership and you're getting an extra 17 programs for free. You understand? I'm practically giving everything away. You feel what I'm saying? So do not sleep on that shit. So December 24th is when it starts. January 1st is when it ends. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys jump on that ASAP when it comes out. So next week, get ready. But anyway, what up, Leon Kids? DMR Pervish was popping. So today I'm going to be talking about Quay said you be excited for the live streams. That's what's up. So today I'm gonna be talking about how to double the amount of women that you're having sex with. So if you're not having sex with any women, doing what I'm about to tell you, you'll probably end up having sex with 2 women on a regular basis. If you're having sex with 2, you could double it to 4. 4, double it to 8, whatever, however you want to do. Right? Now, this is real simple. And you have to be able to, implement what I'm talking about. So basically, the way to double the amount of women that you're having sex with, right, is that you have to make interacting with women, attracting women, dealing with women a part of your lifestyle. Okay? So you have to make that part of your lifestyle. So what I mean by that is that you have to consciously and actively take time out to deal with women. So you have to make it part of what you do. You understand what I'm saying? See, what you see a lot of on YouTube and on the internet are guys who they'll say, well, I'm not really focusing on girls. I'm focusing on my purpose and, I'm just trying to get money and, I'm MGTOW, whatever all these things are, they want to say. Those type of guys usually aren't getting women. You understand? Because they're not making dealing with women and interacting with women part of their lifestyle. And so what dudes try to do is they try to mask their lack of game to make it seem as if they're just disinterested in dealing with women or dealing with women is beneath them. Like, oh, well, you up there chasing ass and that's some bullshit, I'm on my purpose. I got more better things to do than deal with women. Those guys, they don't make getting women part of their lifestyle. So when you make getting women part of your lifestyle, that's going to increase the amount of women that you're going to get. Now, this doesn't mean that you make women your whole fucking thing that you do all day. You feel what I'm saying? But what it is that women should be a part of your lifestyle, meaning that you actively go out there and interact with chicks. You go on dates. You try to hook up with girls. You understand what I'm saying? You use online dating. You hit up people in your social circle. You talk to girls when you're at parties, at events, whatever it is. It becomes part of your lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? And then what happens is you're able to build a team of women. And then you have more women to have sex with. But if you do not make trying to get women part of your lifestyle, it's going to be hard for you to get women in the first place. And also, it's going to be hard for you to double the amount of women that you can get. You understand? So the thing is that when you are trying to double the amount of women that you can get and making this part of your lifestyle, some of the things that you can do is, one, accept the fact that you're going to have to spend some time dealing with women. You understand? That's the thing that dudes don't want to come to terms with. Some guys want to fuck with women, but they do not want to have to put in any type of work or energy or effort to do anything. You understand? They don't want to do anything, but they want all of the shit. They were like, I want a bad chick. She got to be a dime. She got to be hot. And I want to fuck her and all this other stuff. But they don't want to put any work, time, or effort into dealing with a woman. You understand? What up? She lust on me. What's popping, bro? So you have to put some sort of effort and energy into this. So understand it's going to take some time. Like, this is the funny part. When I was out with, what was it, last week or the week before last, I was out in Florida, and me and Miles was working on a Game Kings documentary. So Miles has, as of recently, have been making women more part of his lifestyle. So therefore, he's been banging a whole bunch of chicks, going out on a whole bunch of dates, fucking with a whole bunch of chicks, in the past month or so. Right? So when we were out there in Florida, we would wake up early, work on the Game Kings, right? For maybe 5 or 6 hours. Then what will happen is that after we was working on the Game Kings, he would set up something for the nighttime to see some chick and fuck with the chick. Right? So then he was able to basically almost every day be able to have some time set aside to fuck with a chick here and there. So it was doubling the amount of women he could get with because he actually took some time out to do that. See, most guys don't want to take any time out to do this because they first feel like they can't get women anyway. And two, what will happen is that they know that they actually got to put in some effort, and they feel that because they can't get women, they're going to put in a lot of effort with a little in return. But this is where game comes in. See, the stronger your game is, then what's going to happen is that you're going to basically get more in return for what you're putting out. What up, Jack? Yeah, I'm going to take some calls soon. You're going to take some calls soon. But see, that's the thing. In order for you to double the amount of women that you're getting, you're dating, you're having sex with, in order for you to get, a lot of chicks, right? You're going to have to understand that you're going to need to make this part of your lifestyle. You have to do this. You understand? It's going to be hard for you to exclude women as a part of your lifestyle and get women. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be extremely difficult for you to do that. And this is what a lot of guys think they can do, and this is why they have so much trouble. Because they think, well, I can just jump in and out of the game whenever I feel like it and get some chicks. You understand? And it don't really work like that. Think about it like this. Let's say if you wanted to, get your body right. You understand? If you want to get your body right, you have to make that part of your lifestyle. Right? You got to eat right. You got to go to the gym. And you have to do that on a consistent basis. You understand? So that becomes part of your lifestyle. It's not like, oh, well, I want to be fit and I'm just going to go to the gym whenever. You understand? Once in a blue moon, whenever I feel like it, whenever I get the urge to go, I'll just go. And then think you're going to have a certain type of body. It ain't going to happen. So when it comes to this game, when it comes to dating, it's the same thing. You can't just be like, well, whenever, I'll just do that later. Whenever I feel like going out to meet a girl, I'll just do that. You go out to try to meet girls and you're wondering why shit ain't popping off for you. Because you didn't make it part of your lifestyle. You didn't take any time to make that as important as any other thing you're doing. See, dudes just want to fucking get chicks just to get chicks, but they don't take any time to actually work on their game to make the shit happen. Because if you think about any other aspect of life, you put in a lot of work, you feel what I'm saying? In order to get a certain result. You go to the gym, you put in that work, you get a certain result with your body. You go to school, you go to college, you put in that work, a couple years, you get your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, all of that other shit. Right? You fucking, everything takes time and work and energy to get a certain result. You understand? Even if you get some chick pregnant, it takes 9 months for the baby to come, right? For that result to pop off. You understand? So everything takes time and effort. You want to fucking travel to Africa or somewhere, or travel to Europe or whatever. It's going to take you some time on that plane to get from here to there. It's going to take some effort for you to travel from this place to that place. But for some reason, when it comes to, getting women or dealing with women, dudes just want it to happen. And I'm just like, bruh, you've never made this any part of your lifestyle so that you can get the best result from it. You see what I'm saying? Dudes just want to talk shit and be like, oh, well, I ain't messing with these girls and that's some bullshit, and I'm gonna just get my money up and then I'm gonna get the no. It's not gonna work out for you, bro. It's not gonna work out for you. You understand what I'm saying? In every other aspect of your life, you know you got to put in work, time, and energy to get a certain result. Why would you think fucking with chicks is any different? You see what I'm saying? Why would you think maintaining any sort of relationship with a woman would be any different? So when you make it a lifestyle, when you make it part of your lifestyle, you get better results. You see what I'm saying? See, what's funny is 9 times out of 10, when, like, let's say, like, if I mess with a chick, right? I go on a date with a girl, I meet a girl off of Tinder. 9 times out of 10, I would say, I'm able to hook up with that girl, you know, sometimes more than once, depending on the situation, right? And so the reason why it's easy for me to do that, the reason why 9 times out of 10 when I meet a chick, she's feeling me and things go my way, is because I made getting with women a part of my lifestyle. So I know how to deal with women. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, let's say you're a salesman. If you make being a salesman part of your lifestyle, right? You end up knowing how to sell enough to where you can make that, make enough money to live off. But you're making that part of your lifestyle. You're actually taking time out to put energy into being a salesman. You understand? So you got to understand that, man. You said Mimi's angry pimp. You said most guys get rejected 9 times out of 10. Well, that's because dudes ain't really they not really on top of their shit. This is what I'm talking about. If you're getting rejected 9 times out of 10, that means that you haven't made dealing with women a part of your lifestyle at all. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. That means your game is weak as fuck. You know what I mean? Because this is the thing too. This is the thing you got to understand. Let's say you don't want a whole bunch of girls. Let's say you just want a girlfriend, right? You just want a girlfriend. That's it. You're like, I just want a fucking girlfriend. I don't want to have to deal with all these women, right? Do you realize that having a girlfriend, and actually, and let me preface this by saying, being in an actual good relationship where your girl respects you, she follows your lead, all that other stuff. Having one girlfriend is actually more difficult than finding random women to hook up with. I'm going to say it again. Having one girlfriend is more difficult than finding random women to hook up with. You understand? So what I mean is having a girlfriend and actually having that be successful. You understand? So it's funny because I've heard people online talk about if you're they're talking about dating coaches who are married or have girlfriends or whatever, and they say, why are you listening to these dating coaches who married? They don't know nothing. A motherfucker who's married knows a lot of shit, or has a long-term girlfriend knows a lot of shit. So now the reason why it's more difficult to maintain one girlfriend, and when I say maintain one girlfriend, I mean you're actually having a successful relationship. And what I mean by successful relationship is your girl respects you, your girl listens to you and follows your direction, your girl is submissive, you understand? Like, she has those type of qualities. I'm not talking about you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend treats you like shit and she's running the show and she's, fucking like playing you all the time. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having an actual successful relationship. Now, the reason why it's more difficult to have that one girlfriend, right, is because you have to maintain it. You have to maintain maintenance. So what that means is that every day that she's your girlfriend, you have to maintain that situation. See, if you're just hooking up with a random girl, what that means is, let's say you meet a girl at a bar and y'all flirting, y'all talking or whatever, and then for whatever reason, You end up hooking up that night, right? And then you never see her again. So your job is done. It's over. You feel what I'm saying? All you had to do was maintain the situation for that night. For those couple of hours y'all were hanging out. When you have a girlfriend, let's say you've been with your girlfriend for 2 years. That's 2 years of maintenance on a consistent basis to keep that girl interested enough to keep fucking with you. You see what I'm saying? That takes a whole nother level of skill than just actually meeting some random girl and hooking up with her. You see what I'm saying? But see, if you make dealing with women a part of your lifestyle, when you start to hook up with a lot of girls, that trains you to be able to deal with one girl on a consistent basis. You understand that? So you hooking up with a bunch of girls is training for that one chick if you do decide to be with one girl. A lot of times, guys, they get into a relationship with one girl, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck they're doing, and then the relationship ends quickly, or they're miserable in the fucking relationship. The girl's miserable in a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So they don't know what the fuck's going on. You understand what I mean? So what I'm saying to you guys is that when you're out here trying to get women, you feel what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you're making dealing with women a part of your lifestyle if you want success with women. You understand? Most guys who do not have success with women, they've never taken the time out to make dealing with women a part of their lifestyle. This is why you get a lot of these guys who they think, oh, it's all about money, it's all about success and status and all this other stuff. But you have a lot of dudes who have the money, success, and status, and they're Harvey Weinstein. You feel what I'm saying? They're in that type of situation because they've never made that a part of their lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? And so, again, a lot of people will say, well, I don't have time for that, and I don't have time to deal with girls. Well, that's cool. You ain't got time to deal with them. They're not going to have time to deal with you. It's that simple. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to take calls in a second. They're not going to have time to deal with you. That's just all it is. That's all it really boils down to. It's like this. Let's say you got a woman who never took the time to know and realize what she would need to do to keep a man interested. She's like, well, I ain't got time to deal with men. I don't need no man, whatever. And then you meet this girl, she likes you, but she don't know what the fuck she doing. She's annoying. She's overbearing. She's extremely masculine. She don't know how to fucking listen to what the fuck you saying. You're going to be like, I'm not fucking with that chick. Why? Because she's never taken the time to make men a part of her lifestyle. She never took the time to understand what it means to be an attractive woman in a relationship. So when she does decide, oh, well, I want to get a man, it's going to be hard for her because she never took that time out to learn that skill. You understand what I'm saying? So the same thing goes for you guys. When you do not take the time out to learn the skill of understanding what it means to attract women, be that attractive guy, and implement that into your lifestyle, it's going to be harder for you to make shit happen when you want to make it happen. You understand? It's just like, let's say if you never work out, you never do any cardio, and there comes a time where, for whatever reason, you gotta run somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? Let's say you gotta run for a train or some shit, and because you haven't made working out part of your lifestyle, you probably lose your damn breath and can't even catch the fucking bus or train or whatever it is. Because it wasn't a part of your lifestyle. If it was part of your lifestyle, you'd be able to run for that in that situation. You see what I'm saying? Because you've been training yourself to be prepared for that situation. So what's going to happen is if you don't make dealing with women a part of your lifestyle, you're going to end up meeting women in different situations that you're interested in. And you're not going to be able to get them because you don't know what you're doing. And you don't know what you're doing because you didn't make a part of your lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? You thought, oh, well, it don't matter. I don't got no time for that bullshit. I'm going to just do this and do that. And then I'm just going to expect a hot chick that I want to fuck with me just because. It don't work that way. Sorry to tell you. You feel what I mean? But let me put the number out so you guys, if you want to call in, 646-481-3901. Hold on. Let me, yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, what's up, Locario? It's Jay out in Brooklyn.
What's going on, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm here. I'm chilling. Yeah, so I'm a Bad Boy member. Like I've called in like several times,
right?
And I just want to say, man, like your stuff, man. I feel like I'm finally getting into a groove. So at this point, like I'm used to like dealing like with one or two chicks, but I got like 3 chicks on the team right now, right?
Right.
But I had a question to ask you. About like one girl I'm dealing with, and what you think I should do.
Right.
So I'm talking to 3 women, and the first, like, all right. So one of the chicks, the first chick, she was the first chick I was dealing with out of the 3, and when I was dealing with her, like, she was never really like a chick I would want to mess with, but she kind of like she kind of threw herself at me, so I was like, all right, like I'm gonna deal with you until I get some other chicks or whatever.
Right.
So the point where I've been dealing with this chick for like maybe like 3 months, like 4 months, and we just kind of hook up, get together like once, twice a week and hook up. But I'm finding that like a lot of the things she does just kind of like irritate me. Like she's always like talking about some feminist stuff, or like she don't like to suck dick. She it's just. She's just like a lot less cooperative than the other chicks,
right?
And I've been trying to back off lately. So like I don't hit her up at all. Like I just kind of like leave her be. But I'm noticing she just keeps texting me, and she keeps wanting to like meet up and stuff. And I just want her to know, like, would it be like a smart idea just to like tell her like, hey, leave me alone, or is it just stupid to like turn pussy down? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You feel like
the thing is, did you smash already? Like y'all?
I smashed her like maybe like 50 times or something. Yeah.
So is she never sucked your dick?
Nah.
Oh my Jesus.
She said she's not into it. The other 2 do.
Oh
but
my
like,
God.
She's not into it. And I don't care because I'm getting my dick sucked by these 2 other chicks, so I don't care.
Right.
But like, as far as her being my girlfriend, it would never happen.
Right.
But like, if she gonna let me smash, I'll smash.
Right. I mean, is the other aspects of the situation good?
I mean, it's okay. Like the sex is good, but she irritates me outside the bedroom. Like,
right.
Even the other day, I was driving over to her house in Locario, and I was like, yo, man, why am I seeing this? I was like, yo, why am I seeing this shit? Like, the sex is good, but, like, outside of, like, she just irritates me. Like, she's always talking some feminine shit, or, like...
Right. And so...
I don't know.
So my question is, do you spend a lot of time dealing with her outside of sex, though?
That was the mistake I made in the beginning. And the reason why I was making that mistake, Locario, is because when I was first dealing with her, I didn't have those other options. Like the other 2 chicks that I have now, I didn't have them. So it was just like her. I was dealing with her regularly.
Right.
And I was kind of like seeing her. I wasn't spending money, but we were going out for dinner and shit. Sometimes she paid. Sometimes I pay. Sometimes she'd pay. And most times we just split down the middle. And like I pay for my shit, she pay for hers. Like in the beginning, I was showing her a little bit more attention because I had less options.
Right.
But now that I've noticed with myself that like when I got the other when other options opened up for me, it was like she wasn't really like a priority anymore. And I keep trying to like back off or whatever. But every time I back off, she keeps like hitting me up and stuff. And I've been playing with the idea of just like sending her a text like, "Hey, it's been fun, but bye." You know
it all depends though on what you're trying to do, because if you're really not feeling her and it's not worth the hassle, then you could just call it a day with her. But if you still like the sex
really
though,
I don't like she keeps her word. She's never flaked on me. Like she's a good person. It's just that like she just rubs me the wrong way sometimes. Or some of the things she says.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With her, I would say you got to limit the time you dealing with her. You know what I'm saying? Because even if she's texting you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like just keep this shit short, and then just try to find times where you can set up a time to meet up with her. You feel what I'm saying? And that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I know that like she may, like, let's say is she the type that like will text you like 5-6 times a day or some shit like that.
Yeah, if I let her, if I give her room to do that,
Right.
if I give her room to do that, Locario, she'll do it. But
Right.
I found a way around that. Like when I text her back, I text her back hours later, and I don't ask her any questions. So she hits me up and she's like, "Oh, how's your day going?" Or something.
Right.
Like I hit her like 5 hours later. I'm like, "Oh, I'm good. Hope your day's good too," and that's it.
Right.
No
Right.
follow up, no nothing. But I'm noticing the more I do that, the more she chases me. Like the more.
Oh, of course,
yeah,
that's gonna happen sometime too. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, what I would say to you is that if she's texting you, just always have a situation where you're trying to set up a time for y'all to meet. You feel what I'm saying? And then besides that, if she just keeps texting you, right? Just keep it short.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because like eventually she gonna get the hint. You understand? You don't want to just be like, hey, stop texting me and shut the fuck up and I'll come see you when I see you type shit. Because you don't want to be like on some rude shit like that. But the thing is that as long as you limit the amount of time that y'all like converse and spend together and shit, so your shit should just be basically on some fuck buddy shit. Just like, hit her up when you want to come through, y'all smash, and then you bounce. You feel what I'm saying? And then you see her again the only time when y'all gonna smash. And like her talking all of that other shit, you ain't really got to deal with it too much because we just doing our thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Right. But you gotta show with your actions though. That's the thing. Your actions have to show it. You can't really keep, you know what I'm saying, like doing too much with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I got one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I hope this question will make me seem like a simp, but like one of the other girls I'm dealing with, Locario, like I really, really like her like a lot, and I've been trying to like keep my feelings in check and stuff, but like I've just been having difficulty, kind of like It's like I haven't done anything egregious yet, but like just like I've been watching my own feelings and how I feel like about her. Like I like her a lot more than the other two I'm dealing with, and I'm trying to keep myself, grounded. Like, do you have any tips to like, like to help a guy like keep a level head like when he's dealing with the chick? Because I've only been seeing the chick for like a month, and like I think like I feel like pretty like intense.
Did you smash yet?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many times you smashed?
Like 5 times.
Damn. So you already done smashed 5 times and shit. And how is she cool? Everything cool and everything good?
She drinks a little bit too much for my liking, but like she's really chill. Like I like her a lot. But,
right. Bro, just keep whatever you doing now. Just keep doing that. That's all you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. And also talk to more girls. Because the thing is that a lot of times if you're dealing with a chick and you're really, really feeling her, what'll happen is that, she's gonna start to consume more of your thought process and shit. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna start thinking about her, all this other stuff. Right. So
I got a story to tell you.
Right.
I got something to tell you. So this happened to me the other night, right? Mm-hmm. So the other night I just got done smashing the annoying chick, right? Mm-hmm. So I smashed the annoying chick. And then the other girl that I really like hit me up, and I felt guilty, Locario. Like even though we're not in a relationship or anything, I was like, damn, like look at her, like she hit me up and she don't even know I'm with this other girl. I felt bad. Like I just felt. Is that simpish?
So wait, so you felt bad because she hit you up while you was talking to another girl?
While I was smashing another girl.
Oh, not. So wait, why'd you feel bad for?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I just kind of like grew up where like monogamy was just kind of like the norm and like what's been expected.
Right,
and
but
so,
I mean, it ain't like that's not your girl though. You know what I'm saying? So what you feeling bad for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right.
You should be feeling good. Be like, look, because since you like that girl so much, you should be feeling good that you're smashing other chicks too. Because again, it's your attention is being elsewhere, so you're not really doing too much with the chick you really, really feel. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to put so much energy into this girl. You want to treat her just like all the rest. You want to keep doing the same shit you've been doing, and then give her time to really come at you in a certain way where she starts to develop feelings and all that other stuff for you. But if you start doing too much extra shit, if you start going overboard, then that's gonna probably be the thing that's gonna make her like back away, because now you're gonna come at her where she can see that you're way more into it where she's not even there yet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what it is.
You know, the fact that I even have these kind of problems now, Locario, just shows like how good you are as a coach, man. It's been years in the making, man.
That's what's up. See, that's why I be trying to tell cats, because I'm like, look, you on the Bad Boy membership, you're taking the game seriously, and shit happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like before I came to you, like I've been like following you for years, man. Before I came to you, man, like it was hard for me out here, bro. But like now I got issues like this, you know, like this is what I'm talking about. I just appreciate the work, man. Thank you, man.
That's what's up, bro, man. Keep doing your thing, man. All right.
Yeah, all right, man.
I'm holla. Right. Peace. Yep. All right, we got April MC in the building. Was popping. Global voice of the Manosphere was good. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. He was on the Bad Boy membership. I'm telling y'all, get on that membership. Stop playing games if y'all dudes want to really get shit popping off. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, Beat.
What's going on, bro? You got to turn on your computer or something like that. I was hearing the shit in the background. What's going on?
Nothing. I turned it down. I just kind of wanted to hear your take on this, because I remember, I'm not going to say which YouTuber's name, but I remember calling into their show, and I was kind of saying, like, yo, like, I wouldn't mind, building a chick up, like, if a chick is a little thick or whatever, helping her, lose weight, hit the gym, and whatnot, if she's, a quality chick. And a lot of them were calling me a simp, because they're like, all right, she'll just monkey branch from you if you help her out, like, if you, get her in shape. So I kind of just wanted to hear your take, because, I mean, I like doing that, and it's not like I'm afraid, like, damn, this girl, like, she's going to leave me, like, that type of shit. But do you think that's usually, because they made it seem like that's what's going to happen no matter what, like, a girl will monkey branch from you, and she'll find someone better, because, this and that. So what do you think? What's your take on that?
Right, well, the thing is, you don't ever know what you're gonna do in the future. You understand what I'm saying? Ever. So
that's what I was saying. I was like, I want to live in fear.
Right.
But
right. So yeah, she could bounce. She could bounce even before she get in shape. You understand? It don't even make a difference. So, but what it is though is this too, is that, and this is what guys don't understand about the whole monkey branching and all the hypergamy and all that other shit, right? This is the other side of the story dudes don't talk about. See, when you get a woman's mind, you feel what I'm saying? It's a fucking wrap. So most of the time what'll happen is because you have her mind, what'll happen is you have more loyalty from certain women when you deal with them. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily mean, because like I forgot who was talking about this, but I think it was Todd Valentine. Todd, he used to be an RSD or whatever. He said something that I totally agree. He said something to the effect of like, if your girl who's been with you for a while meets like a rock star, right? He was saying that if somebody said to her like, hey, do you want to leave your man for this rock star, or do you want to stay with your man? And he was saying something to the effect of, I think it was this, where he was saying something like, because she has more of an attachment to you, right? She may have the desire to get with the rock star for a night or whatever, but because there's more of an attachment to you, there's a stronger bond there that will probably keep her there instead of her just going off, because going off with whatever is unknown. You feel what I'm saying? With you, it's known. You feel what I'm saying? This is why a lot of times a chick will stay with good dick that she knows is going to be good versus meeting up with a new nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Because she don't know if the new nigga's dick is good or not. So if she can get guaranteed good dick from this guy who she knows is going to be good, she'll most likely stay with this dude or fuck with this dude that night, then go to the fucking new guy. You feel what I'm saying? So even though there are times where women are going to monkey branch and fucking do all this other shit, the other side of the story is that when a chick is comfortable and attached to a certain guy, and she has those feelings of attachment and love for that dude, she ain't going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's the part of the thing that guys don't understand, because you have all these relationships where dudes been in relationships with chicks for damn near 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, all this other shit. Like, for example, my dude Miles, he has this girl who he's been messing with for like the past like maybe 15 years on and off and on, and she still deals with Miles. You feel what I'm saying? And it's been 15 years, and she has plenty of times to like stop fucking with him or whatever like that, but she always comes back. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing where it's not this thing where it's always going to be like, oh, she's going to just leave. Dudes who say that, what it is that most of them hardly have ever been in a situation where they've had a chick's mind and you know, have had a chick so caught up in them to where they seen and recognized how much a chick actually wants to fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? So in their mind, a lot of times guys, they think, well, women are only with them on a conditional level. You understand? Meaning, well, she's only with me because I got money. And because a lot of them will lead with that. They'll lead with, well, I got this girl because I was fucking, tricking on her. So when she meets another guy who's has more money than me or better looking than me or whatever the fuck it is, she's going to be out the door. That's how they think because they only have her on a surface level. They don't have her on an emotional level. You see what I'm saying? To where she will stay. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's that type of shit. You see it? Because look, even for example, my wife is in the best shape she's ever been since I met her. Like my wife was when we first met, like when we weren't even together, we were just dating or whatever. My wife was like thicker. You understand what I'm saying? Like she was never fat, but she had like some thickness. You feel what I mean? So now she's slimmed down. You feel what I mean? And so I've been with my wife for damn near 14 years. So it's like they could have been like, oh well, when she gets slimmer and when she gets more in shape, she ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't going nowhere because it's been so much time and energy and investment spent on that situation. You see what I'm saying? And that's the part that they don't get because a lot of times guys who don't have that much experience with women, their experience is very shallow and surface level. They've never been in a situation where they've had a woman who the woman is so attached to them that the chick can't even think about leaving. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was funny because even like on that live, like I was telling them like, yo, I hooked up with decent looking non-black chicks before, and like it was as if they didn't even believe me. I'm like, what the hell? They're like, oh yeah, she was probably ugly, you probably tricked. I'm like, and there were other people saying the same thing, like, yo, we hooked up with like non-black chicks before who were bad. They're just like, nah, that's not possible. Like, nah, you have to be fit. I'm just like, what the? I'm like, yo.
But that's what I'm saying. But also you got to understand too is that when people are talking about those things, understand that they're talking from their experience. You feel what I'm saying? That's why, because even when I'm talking from my experience. So when I'm saying shit, I'm like, bruh, I've been, because like when dudes be talking about, if you have a chick has a high body count, that means that she's not gonna be able to bond with you and all this other shit. So
that's stupid shit.
Right. So from my experience, I'm dealing like 90% of the women that I've dealt with had high body counts. And so my wife has a high body count. My girlfriend has a high body count. Other women that I'm seeing right now has a high body count. And you know what I'm saying? And so I've been with my wife for 14 years. How in the fuck are we bonding for 14 years if a high body count means women can't bond? How am I bonding with my girlfriend for 4 years if freaking having a high body count means you can't bond? How? You see what I'm saying? So I'm speaking from my experience. Some dudes, maybe they've been with women who had high body counts and they didn't bond with them. So, you know what I'm saying? Or a lot of times, some of those guys have never really been with any women, but they get all their information off the internet, and so they just think this is reality. So they have never even experienced certain shit with women. So I'm like, how do you know? I'm like, have you been with a woman who had a high body count and actually been in a relationship with her? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like...
That's what I be saying, because I remember the one time the dudes were like, they were saying that, like, yo, there's no way. But I'm like, I bet you those dudes, they don't get good-looking black women either. The fact that they have that mindset, I'm like, they're making it seem like you can only fuck with ugly white chicks if you're a black dude. But it's like, I bet you didn't. If you see what they're doing, they're just tricking with probably black women. That's it.
Right, but also they're projecting their own sort of thought about it. Because what my thing is, why would you in the first place think that if you're first of all, if you're like, well, because you're black, you can only get with ugly white women. What does that say about your thought, your mindset about yourself? You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
You're saying, well, you're just lower, you're low value, you're nothing, so you can only get ugly. And first of all, why is it that you can only get ugly white women? So are they saying you can get good looking black women, but you only can get ugly white women? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, what does that say about your thoughts about race? So you're basically saying that white women are better than white women are the pinnacle of shit, and you can't get a white woman that looks good because you're black? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's the niggas that would call you a coon.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, these people are fucking insane. I'm like, yo, you've never really been out here dealing with like women in real life. Like they don't know what's going on. That's how I could tell when dudes ain't really getting it in, because I'm like, remember, you're speaking from your own experience, and if you think that you can't get a good-looking white woman because you're a black guy, unless you're tricking or whatever, you understand what I'm saying? That just shows where that person's level of game is. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Can I give just some quick game real quick?
Yeah,
that was my only question. But I don't know if you heard of it, Locario, but they have this app. It's called Meetup. Just for people to brush up on their social circle game. So, like, if you download this app, you can meet anybody from anywhere and, like, just do, activities. Like, you can go... Like, I'm going bowling tomorrow with people, I never met before.
Are you talking about, like, meetup.com, right?
Yeah, I downloaded the app on my phone. I don't know if it's the same exact thing.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yo, this shit works like a charm. Like, if you want to brush up on your skills and, like, get to know some people, this shit is legit. So there's some good-looking chicks, too, going out. So
Meetup is the shit. That's what I'll be telling cats to do, to get up on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll definitely, you know what I'm saying, you get to meet a lot of women in those situations that's doing the same type of shit you trying to do, and also you can just meet other people that could be your friends and they know other people and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. You feel me?
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, bro. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace. Yeah, man. Yeah, meetup.com is that shit. I don't know if they have it. I'm not sure if they have it, if it's popping that much in some other cities, but I know New York and shit, that shit is tight. You know what I'm saying? That shit is tight. Make sure you guys hit that like button. That's what's up. What's going on?
Hey, Miles. It's me.
You call me Miles?
I mean, I'm sorry.
You got Miles on your mind all day. God damn. What's going on with you?
Sorry.
What's up? How you doing? What's going on?
Your advice last time that I was talking to other guys, and I've been talking to guys, but I don't do it in person because in person, like, it's weird. Like, I'm an escort, you would think, like, I'd be more confident, but that was the old me. Like, nowadays, I don't escort as much, and so now I'm a little bit more, like, insecure. Like, I'm not as confident, you know? So, when I meet up guys in person, I get hella nervous now. I don't know why.
So you say you get nervous when you meet up with guys in person?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when so you talking about, like, if you're like at a club or something, you say you get nervous when a guy comes up to you?
I get hella nervous when a guy approaches me, or when a guy wants to take me out, and I see them in person. I get nervous. I don't know why. I just it's weird. It's just over time. I think after everything I've gone through, I feel like the old me, I was more confident back then. Like, back then, I was able to talk to anyone. Like, I was such a good person back then. But now, I don't know. Like, I'm not as confident anymore, you know?
Well, I think what it is because before, when you was doing, if you're doing the escort stuff and that type of thing, you have a shield and a mask that shields people from the real you. You feel what I'm saying? And so now, if you're just going out with the guy and it's a regular thing and he's getting to know you, he can actually see the real you, which is making you nervous because you may think, well, I don't know if this guy is going to actually like me for who I am. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's true.
Right?
Like, I don't even think it's me because, like, I'm a very fun person. Like, instantly, like, I can get a connection. Like, I can talk to anyone, and though I can make people laugh easily. And so talking to people, it's not like showing them who I am. I don't think that's the issue. It's just that I guess I'm still, you know, going through the healing process of my ex-boyfriend. It's a little hard for me, but there's this one guy that's been talking to me, well, over the phone, and it's this black guy. He lives in Ohio. He's single. He has his own house, and we've been talking for a couple of days. And he started to get feelings for me, and I was like, I don't want to catch feelings, but like, he's really nice. It's because he's a Pisces. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Did y'all ever met each other in person?
No.
So he's catching feelings for you, and you catching feelings for him, and y'all never met in person.
I'm not catching feelings. No, I'm not.
Okay, you're not catching. You say he's catching feelings.
Yeah, I don't think I'm catching feelings.
Well, hold on. So, ain't no dude supposed to be catching feelings for you over the phone. That he ain't ever met you and none of that shit. That's some weird ass shit. The thing,
this guy, like, you know how you guys call each other like simps and stuff,
right?
Like this guy, I want you to come with me. Like, I really.
You want me to come with you? What are you talking about?
He's just being like all over me, like, I don't know, like, he's like, I don't know, he's just being like so.
Wait, Mimi, we gotta fix your issue though. You're talking about you getting all nervous dealing with these dudes. So, what I'm saying is, we gotta figure out how to get over this nervousness, so that you can actually have a, you know, regular situation happen with you and not some simp over the phone fall in love with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's just a distraction.
I feel more comfortable doing it over the phone.
You feel more comfortable doing what?
My ex-boyfriend. No, I think I know what it is. Me and my ex-boyfriend. I had first. He was in the army when we were dating, and so most of our relationship was long distance. And then when he came back home, that's when we started to go out and stuff. But I think that's why I feel more comfortable over the phone, because I've just been used to that, you know? And it's just hard for me to do it in person.
Right.
It's really hard.
Well, that's the thing. You got to look, man. You got to get out your comfort zones. That's the thing. Right now, you're in your comfort zone. You still feeling a certain type of way about your ex. 'Cause I remember the last time you called, you were still feeling, you know, a certain way about your ex. So you still have those feelings about your ex, and you got to get out your comfort zone. So what I'm saying is, you're still gonna probably feel nervous when you talk to guys, or guys are trying to come up to you and holler at you and do all this other stuff. What I'm saying though is that, you know, you don't have to run away from that feeling. Just embrace it. If you're feeling nervous, you're feeling nervous. It's fine. But try to step out your comfort zone by actually talking to the guys in person, going out with them. So if a guy comes up to you and say, "Hey, Mimi, you seem cool. Like, let's hang out. Let's go get a drink. Let's go get something to eat. Whatever it is, go out and hang out with them." You see what I'm saying? You gotta do those things so you get out that comfort zone. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard.
No, I understand. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be anything overnight. I'm just saying that you got to try to push yourself to get out of that comfort zone. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're going to stay stuck where you're at. You feel what I mean?
I kind of just want to be single.
Yeah, you could be single. You ain't got to have no boyfriends. I'm just saying that if you want to hang, like, let's say because I know you like Miles. Let's say Miles met you and wanted to, like, hang out with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I would be hella nervous. I wouldn't even know what to do.
Oh, hold on, wait. I got my camera lady in the background. She wanted to say what you wanted to say. Real quick, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to share that it can often help to just talk to people.
Okay, so you're saying talk to people?
Approaching people in general, like people who you wouldn't date, you're not attracted to. You
Okay.
Right? Just getting yourself out there, and it can feel less intense.
Okay.
If it's not someone you're trying to date.
Okay, so
right?
she...
I'll be at work, and I'll, like, be in the elevator or whatever, and I'll just, like, randomly start talking to some older lady who I'm clearly not trying to get with, but just doing that more and pushing myself to do that regularly helps.
Okay, so it's basically saying, just talk to people in general. Like, don't, because Mimi, we want you to get to the point where you're not nervous. You feel what I'm saying? To talk, just talk. You got to, because right now you're just staying in that comfort zone. You feel what I'm saying?
It's so hard after that relationship. I know.
I don't know. And when did you and your ex break up? When did y'all broke up?
A couple of months ago.
So how many months ago? Like 4 months ago, 5 months ago? How many months ago?
3 months ago.
3 months ago?
Yeah.
And how long y'all been together for?
3 years.
3 years? You said 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
Okay, so then damn, so you just broke up. So you know what I'm saying? Give yourself some time. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna get over that in 3 months. You know what I mean? So it's been 3 years. Y'all broke up. Give yourself some time to heal. You'll be fine. And then, you know, as time goes on, you know what I mean? You start to feel a little better, and then you can, you know, start talking to different guys, and then shit'll be fine. You gotta just give yourself some time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I need therapy.
You might. You might. You can, if you feel like you need therapy, go find a therapist. I totally agree with that. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mimi, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, and you know, give yourself some time. You just got out the relationship. You feel me?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Peace.
Bye.
All right. Mimi's up there. She's still in love with Miles. She didn't even realize. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, man. So what's popping, people? In the chat. What is good in the chat room? Yo, what's going on? You.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's popping? Who this?
Yeah, that's Johnny from Norway.
What's going on?
Yeah, got a question. I'm wondering when you're having you're dating a girl, and you know, I don't like to only fuck them. I like to do stuff. I like to go to the gym, you know, take into the do stuff, eating and that. But I don't know. I think you said sometimes it might give her some boyfriend vibes. I don't know. Even if my intention is not to do that, but I just want to enjoy, you know, to be have her on her mind, you know, do stuff. What are you saying about that?
So you're saying you want to do some other things with the chick besides just sex, where you don't want her to you don't want to give her the idea that you're on some boyfriend shit, right?
I'm not trying to, but if that happens, it might happen. If it's good, I give that 1 year. But if I see her for 1 month, 2 months, I might enjoy do stuff with. I'm only not talking about her. I'm talking about girls I'm dating.
Yeah, I mean, you can do stuff with the chicks. You know, you can go out and hang out and do other things. You know what I'm saying? But if she starts to think that it's some type of boyfriend girlfriend type of shit, or she wants to have that conversation, or she's like, oh, you know, I think we should be together or whatever, you're just gonna have to have a conversation with her and say, hey, listen, I like spending time with you. You cool and all of that, but I'm not gonna make any girl my girlfriend until I've been with her for this amount of time and whatever. So you can let her know if that comes up. But if it doesn't come up, you don't need to even talk about it. Just keep doing what you do. So let's say if you want to go out to the movies with the girl, you know what I'm saying? If you want to like fucking go drink more drinks or whatever, you could do all that shit. Just make sure that one, you're not doing it too much, because you understand what I'm saying, too soon. And two, if she does bring it up, then you just let her know, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to do, and this is where I'm going with the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm having sex with her at the time. Mm-hmm. After the events we're doing.
Yeah, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. The second is when I'm coming too late, because I'm a Patreon member, and I've seen you, and you had said you had to be a man of your word. Telling, let's say I'm saying I'll meet you there at 3. But I'm gonna be late. Sometimes I can be late. Sometimes I have things, work issues and that. What's your opinion about that? To being late?
Well, you got to get better with your time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always say you only have 60 seconds to be on time. So what you should do is, if you're supposed to be somewhere at 3, try to get there at 2:30. You feel what I'm saying? So if you know that you're usually late, try to make sure that you're giving yourself an extra half an hour, or even an hour, based on what you're trying to do, to make sure that you're on time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but is she gonna look down on me because I'm late sometimes?
I mean, it's not necessarily she's gonna look down on you, but what I'm saying is the more on point that you are, right, the more that a chick will respect you in general. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that if you say, look, I'm gonna be here at this time, and you're always on time, and she's gonna be like, damn, this dude is always on point, which makes her have way more respect for you just in general as a man. You feel what I'm saying? Because see, this is the thing you got to understand about women. Women will never admit this, but women like to feel or see or experience us men being better than them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right. That's what makes them extremely attracted to us, just in general, because what it is that when they're dealing with us and they're looking toward us for leadership and guidance and all that other stuff, they're looking for us to be more on point. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like if if let's say if you wanted to play basketball, right?
Yeah.
And LeBron James was gonna like teach you how to play. You're expecting him to be a better player than you. You feel what I'm saying? So if LeBron James can't shoot no baskets, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I thought you was the man. Like, what's good? So that's how women look at you, is like, you're supposed to be that dude. You're supposed to be on point. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's the thing, is that you gotta make sure that you're gonna be as on point as you say you're gonna be. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, because I checked on her once a time and said, hey, you were 15 minutes late. And she then told me, you were late last time, so what you gonna do?
Exactly, see? So now you can't. That's what I'm saying. So now it's like, then she could say that shit, and you're gonna be like, what you gonna say after that? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
So that's what it is, man.
All right, man. All right, cool, man. Thank you.
Appreciate the call, bro. Yeah, man. Guys gotta make sure you're on point with that shit. Gotta make sure you're on point, guys. Man. Avery said time is money and nobody wants theirs wasted. Facts. Those are facts. Man. So what's going on in the chat, people? Shout out to Terry Keller. What's going on? Raptors for the win. What's popping? What's good? goodness. All money and juices. You said, what matters more, the girl bringing stuff to the table or the fact that there isn't much of a real chemistry between you? Well, the thing is there got to be some chemistry between you or the shit ain't going to work out. You feel what I'm saying? It's not going to work out. But you still want her to bring shit to the table. But you can't have a chick bring shit to the table, but the chemistry is whack because, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to work out. So, you definitely want both of them situations to be on point. You feel what I mean? So if you want both of those, because it sort of goes hand in hand. If the chemistry is good, then you still want to make sure that this chick is bringing something to the table. But most likely, if a chick won't be bringing something to the table if the chemistry is not good. You feel what I'm saying? Man. But yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. You gotta be on point. You gotta be on point. And some guys, they be mistaking that and they be thinking, well, how come I gotta be this way and women can do this and women can do, bruh, you're not a woman, you're not a chick. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's going on? I can't believe you picked up, man. I thought you was going to pick the phone up, bro.
What's going on?
What's going on with you, bro?
Chilling. So
all
what's
right,
good?
Man. So I got a question, man, because I'm talking to this one chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got, long story short, man, she sent me good morning, right? I'm going to read you the messages, and you tell me what you think, all right?
All right.
So she goes, 10 a.m. Good morning, Daddy. Have a good and productive day, right?
Right.
I'm working. But she got that from me because I always say, I don't say good morning a lot, but I do say it.
Mm.
So I know you say not to play games and shit, but I don't say it every day because then it diminishes the value of the fucking good morning segment.
Right.
So I said it yesterday. I said good morning. Have a good productive day. I got that from AMS. But anyways. That's what she got. A good morning, Daddy. Have a good productive day. So she texted me 10 a.m. Then at 11, she texted me, hey, can you send me that Instagram picture? Because she had me on Instagram and shit.
Mm.
So she said, I want the picture. And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to send you it because I don't like how you just asked me for the picture.
Mm.
I ain't text her. I ain't replied it like that, but, I just ignored it. Then she said, I'm thinking about you and I miss your mean ass, right?
Mm.
So she keeps telling me. So I said, tell me everything you miss about me. I want to know. I want you to go into details, right?
Mm.
So she goes, she texts me a whole paragraph like, I miss you. I miss kissing all over your face while you're trying to sleep, and I miss sitting next to you on my bed and talking to you about things, and telling you corny jokes. I miss being in the car with you, listening to the music, and giving you back massages, and sucking your dick while you're watching a movie, and drinking with me, and all this other shit. Right?
Mm.
So I say I appreciate that. I'll talk to you later.
Mm.
So then she gets mad at me and she goes, what does that even mean? I just said it means that I appreciate your feelings.
Mm.
And she said, do I feel the same about her? And I said, you know how I feel about you. But then she's getting mad and she's calling me and all this other shit.
Mm.
Because I'm not, I guess she wants me to, I don't know, like you told me, I guess she wants me to confirm, like, she wants me to go in the paragraphs and did I do the right thing or should I just leave it like that?
Well, that's the thing because look, man, she, see, this is why I usually don't like to get into too many conversations with certain women. You understand what I'm saying? But also, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about this chick? How long y'all been seeing each other? What's the situation?
I've been seeing her apart from 3 other chicks. I cut one off because I told you about the crazy one. I told you about
Hold on, you breaking up a little. You gotta speak up a little bit. Say it again.
I remember I was talking to 3, but I cut one off. Because remember last time I called you, we were talking about her, the crazy one I cut off about how she's threatened to kill herself if I left.
Okay, I remember that.
I cut her ass off, bro.
Mm.
I finally cut her off.
Nice.
So this one, I was talking to her at the same time I was talking to the crazy one.
Mm.
And I like this one because she's actually not crazy, you feel me? But
right.
At the same time, it's like, we're not really in a relationship.
Right.
And I don't really want to go like,
the thing is,
I love this about you, and I love how you suck my dick.
Right.
I love this when I stare at you. I love that dumb shit. You know?
Right. The thing is, she just felt a certain type of way because she said all that shit to you and you didn't reciprocate. That's all that is.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's like, dude. I think it was Brooke Alfarani that was talking about that. That makes a girl actually like you, like obsessed with you when you don't do that. When you don't reciprocate.
You said it makes a girl obsessed with you and do what?
Like if you don't really like reciprocate that. So the more she gives you and the less you get back, then that kind of like ties her to you. It builds an attachment or some shit.
Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily. Because what can happen also is that because you're not reciprocating, you understand what I'm saying? There's some, because it all depends too on the girl and the self-esteem of the chick. You understand what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. So do I have to like respond to her in paragraphs like she did to me? Because
no. You don't. Like, this is the thing. You don't got to do none of that shit. You have to see this. This is the problem. You got to figure out what you actually want to do and how interested you are in the girl. See, this is the problem with a lot of guys in game, and this is why I be getting stuck and caught up in a bunch of nonsense and a bunch of like goofy shit. You're like, okay, for example,
I just said like, I care about you and my feelings for you.
Right. But this is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to explain to you though. Like, so for example, there's certain women, right, where I'll meet them, right? I get their information, and I'll set a date and whatever, but I don't really talk to them. I don't text them. I don't, hit them up like that. None of that shit, right? Now, one reason why I don't do it is because, it's a new chick. I don't really know her like that, and I'm not trying to give her that much attention in the first place. But two is that, like, I don't care. Do you understand what I'm saying? So because I don't care, I don't do it. Now, with that being said, there are certain girls who, let's say I've been dating them for a while, I like them, they're cool, they're chill, right? Then they would text me, and I might text them back a little bit. I might go back and forth with them a little bit. Why? Because I care. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I was asking you, how do you feel about the girl? Because if you actually like her and you want to deal with her, and if she's saying all of that shit, and you naturally like her, then you could say that however you feel back to her. So it's not about what you should say, it's about what do you want to say. You see what I'm saying? And so naturally, if you feel a certain type of way and she's feeling you, y'all could go back and forth and do all that other cutesy shit if you want, because that's how you naturally feel about that chick. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. How do you really feel about this girl?
No, I like her and shit, but I don't get attached because I realize that girls are fickle-minded and she can be gone any day. So I love her when I'm with her.
Right.
I appreciate her when I'm with her, but once I'm out that door, I no longer love her and I no longer appreciate her. I just, she doesn't exist. She only exists when I'm with her because I realize that's how I just keep my detachment, and that's how.
I feel you, and so well, all I'm trying to explain to you is that the only reason why she was feeling a certain type of way when she sent all that was because remember, you're the one who said, "Hey, tell me how you feel about me." You feel what I'm saying? And then she said all that shit, and he was like, "All right, peace, I'm out, thanks." You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? So
I understand though, and yeah, it was probably my fault too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Where there are certain situations where a chick might chase you because of that, because now she's like, damn, like, how does he really feel about me? I don't know. And she starts thinking about you and all this other shit. But what I'm saying though is that sometimes you may get a girl who is a little bit more confident and she likes you, and then when she sees that you acting that way, she takes you less and less seriously, and then her attention is somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta, you always want to do things in an authentic way. So even if you do lose the chick, at least you lost the chick doing the shit you actually wanted to do versus doing something you think was going to keep her or get her riled up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why I usually, when I teach game, I try not to you know, like I try not to teach guys how to do shit that's like inauthentic because it's like it's a waste of time a lot of times. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think I replied how I would reply anyways. Like, you know how I feel about you and my feelings for you. That's all I said.
Okay, you know? that's cool. Then hey, if let the chips fall where they may, if that's the case, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that's the reason why I'm saying the reason why she acted all funny style was because of that. And chicks will do that too sometimes. They'll act funny style because I've had chicks where they would want me to text them, you know, and go back and forth, and I'm just like, I don't feel like doing that.
That's her problem.
Right, exactly.
Problem, bro. Like, I'm gonna just come clean to you, bro. Like, okay, sometimes I don't, cause I get home late. Sometimes I go to the gym. I do mixed martial arts and shit like that, right?
Right.
So when I get home, 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm tired of shit. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, she wants me to go over every night and fuck. I say no, cause listen, at the end of the day, I get bored quickly.
Right.
And I was honest with her. I said it's not gonna mean shit to me if I come over and fuck you every day because I get bored quickly and I'm just gonna let you go. That's what I told her.
Right.
She said, yeah, I understand, but you know. And I said, listen, I give you Fridays and Saturdays. You feel
right.
Like, what more do you want? You know? But at the end of the day, it's like when I don't text back, she texts me. This what she texts me back every time. 3 question marks, bro. If I don't text back within like 2-3 hours, just every single time, bro. And I
right.
I just ignore it.
But see that's the thing though. That's the thing though. The thing is, again, a lot of times what'll happen is she feels comfortable enough to, because you're probably doing shit in a situation where she feels comfortable enough to where she's expecting more from you because you've probably been giving her more. Because just like you said, when she said she missed you, right? You said, "Well, tell me what you miss about me." That's you giving her more energy. You feel what I'm saying? So that makes her feel as if, oh well, like I could keep texting this guy, and we got that sort of rapport, and so now when she texts you and you don't text back, she's like, "Why are you not texting back?" You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing because it's like this.
I got a question, man. Yeah. So say once you get that consistent basis of texting, so now it's over, bro. Like you can't pull back a little bit because I've only been talking to her for 6 months. So now it's like, so if I pull back now, it's over.
Well, see, the thing is,
keep that shit going.
Well, the thing is it's hard to go back. It's hard to go backwards. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Anytime you're dealing with a girl, you want to be slowly moving forward. So what I mean is that you probably done so much now that it's going to be hard to go back and fall back without it being an issue. It's kind of like this. If every time, like, let's say I saw you, let's say me and you hung out every weekend and shit, and then every time I see you, I give you $200. You understand what I'm saying? And then one weekend I'll be like, all right, look, I'm gonna give you 100. You're gonna be like, the fuck is where the 200 at? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens. You see what I mean? But if every weekend I gave you $10 and then one weekend I gave you 15, then you're like, oh shit, that's what's up. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit that you got to do with chicks. You can't give them a bunch of shit and then want to pull it back. You see what I'm saying?
Thing is, man, it's like now I realize our egos are in the way, bro. Mm. Like I realize her changing the text messages and she wants to like, I feel like she wants the power almost like with certain positions we doing shit. Mm. Like some days she'll be feminine, but then it's like I see some days she'll try to control the positions while we having sex. I say no, listen, no, this isn't. I said, listen, if you can't comply with me and follow my orders, this is not going to work.
Right.
You feel me? It's not going to work. You feel me? You're not going to have more power over me. I'm not going to let that happen.
Well, that's the thing.
Find a motherfucker that's going to let you have the power. I'm not to do it.
Right, but see, the thing is, you gotta stand by your word, though, because you got to be like, listen, you know, because what's going to happen if she does it again?
I'm gone.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So,
like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gone, bro.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So you got, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is. I'm saying you gotta make sure any new chick you dealing with, you gotta be careful of how much you're giving them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
how much attention, how much sex, how much, whatever, how much time on the phone, all of that shit. You gotta be careful of how you're doing it, because the thing is that if you go too far at the beginning, it's gonna be hard to pull back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then that's where all the drama and the bullshit gonna come up. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, like the power struggle and shit. Like even
right.
the littlest shit, bro. Like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like she does everything well, but it's just some positions when we fucking and shit. She'll be like, no, and I'm like, hold on, what? I just be like, listen, I ain't the one, right? So I know I did a doggy store. I'm going out that door. She's like, what? You're gonna leave because of that? I said, yeah, I'm gonna go to another bitch house that'll let me fuck a doggy store all night.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. And then she was like, well, why are you throwing it in my face? I say, listen, we not in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like she, you know what I'm saying? Like she does this extra shit, expecting me to just talk to her, and I say, no, listen, if you can't deal with me talking to other chicks, then don't deal with me at all. You feel me?
Right.
But that's the problem. It's like they say they're fine with it, and then I swear to God, every chick I talk to, okay, I say I'm a free spirit, I'm into an open relationship, I'm fine. A month later, I catch you trying to go to my phone, like, what the fuck? You're not fine, obviously.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, I tell dudes when you dealing with women, just in general, you know, take the shit mad slow. You feel what I'm saying? And then you're gonna have to cut off a lot of chicks. You feel what I mean? Because with shit like that, right? With shit like that, I would have cut her off. I'd have been like, yo, we done. We good.
No, half of these chicks take bipolar meds and all this shit. Like you feel me? Like they crazy in the head, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like the majority of the chicks out here are crazy as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not relationship material, bro.
Well, hey, you have to cut them off, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what happens. I say the first 90 days they fucking up, and within those 90 days you gotta cut them off. You know what I'm saying?
What's that, bro? I ain't gonna hold you to it though, man. You have a good day, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man. Peace.
All right, bro.
Man, yeah, chicks, you know, chicks be on that shit sometimes, man. They be on that shit. So what's poppin', people? Remember, the holiday sale's coming up next week. Okay, you do not want to miss this. You feel what I'm saying? You do not want to miss it. You feel what I mean? The freaking holiday sale is going to be off the hook. The Bad Boy membership holiday sale. When you join the Bad Boy membership, you're going to get 17 products for free. Who does that? That's fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
It's Clark from Toronto.
What's going on?
Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm chilling. What's good with you?
Not much. I just have one question. If it's short, I'll fit in. I'll ask a second question. But my main issue is like I'm always busy, so I usually try to like meet chicks on Tinder and everything like that.
Right.
But I can get matches, like a lot. So, but I can't like. I never get from the stage of after matching with them, meeting up with them, or like even if I try to set a date, I don't really know exactly what I'm doing wrong. So I thought I'd just call in.
And so when you match with them, what's the first thing you say to them?
Sometimes I'll try to say something funny, or I'll like just because I watch your lives a lot, and you like you'll just get straight to the point. So like they'll match with me. And I'll say like when are you free? And I found like that approach really, it's like you said, like to me it feels like a numbers game because that approach only, I don't know if it's me, but it seems to work only like you have to go through a lot of chicks for it to work. Like I remember like I'll get one girl and she'll be like, okay, boom, 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 all right, let's do it, let's make it happen. But a lot of girls, it's like they want you to like talk to them. You know what I mean? They want to like drag things out. Like I remember one girl I was laughing. One girl was like, "Oh, I don't know you yet."
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Those. But that's why you have to get to the point because those girls, any girl on there talking about I need to get to know you and want to have a long ass conversation and all that other shit. Those girls, 90% of them aren't going to meet you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Like online is one big fucking numbers game, right? And so what you're doing is that you're screening for the highest interest women. So either way, it's going to be a thing where let's say if you match with 30 girls in like a week or so, you'll probably see 2 of them if that much. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the game for online. You feel what I mean? Like it's a bunch of attention whores. It's a bunch of chicks who are just there just for shits and giggles. You feel what I'm saying? And so you got to sift through the chicks who's actually trying to meet up. So that's what I say is you're basically so like have you been on any dates from Tinder?
Not yet. I have one girl that cause she lives kind of far from me, so after I told her I'll set up a date and then we'll meet after when she's in Toronto because she lives kind of far. But I haven't been on any yet.
And how long you been on Tinder for?
3 months.
3 months. And do you have the unlimited swiping?
Yeah.
Damn. So you've been on Tinder for 3 months. You got the unlimited swipe. How many matches you got so far?
Bro, probably at least between 30 to 50, something a lot.
That's not a lot, bro. You got. Wait.
I don't know. I could be right. I thought that was a lot.
That's not a lot, bro.
Must be a lot. Oh, okay.
That's not a lot. 30 to 50 is not a lot. 300 to 500, then you getting into a lot. That's why you need to do more swiping, bro. That's
oh, okay.
That's not a lot. That's why I be asking these questions. I'm like, because for some people, that's why I was asking how many dates you went on and how much people you matched with. You feel what I'm saying? Because for every 100 girls you match with, you might go out with you might see maybe 5 to 6. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? If that much, that's a decent ratio. You feel what I'm saying? So 30 to 50, that's you still racking up the fucking, you know what I'm saying? The matches. Because what you have to understand is that because online dating is such a non-effort, is really not that much of an effort. It's easy for women to be lackadaisical with the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just whatever. So the thing is that you gotta find the women who are extremely into you, who actually want to come and see you. This is why I say it's a numbers game, and this is why I say to just get straight to the point. Because the women who actually want to see you will see you when you get straight to the point. They'll be like, yeah, I'm free Friday. Let's get together, whatever, and they'll do it. But you got to get more than 50 matches, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So you got that's what I'm saying. That's not a lot. You feel what I mean? I have on my Tinder, let's say I probably met. Shit, let me go on my Tinder right now to see how many matches I got. On my Tinder right now, I have 1,587 matches. You feel what I'm saying? That's a lot of matches. See, let me show you guys right here so y'all don't think I'm bullshitting. 1,587 matches on this motherfucker.
That's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? Crazy. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta just do more shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all it is.
And I just got one short question. Do you would you say you have to change up your approach when you're in the gym? Because obviously I want a girl who I want a girl who's in shape because I like to work out and stuff like that. So when I'm at the gym, my gym has so many baddies in the gym. So it's do you have to change your approach? Because some of them it's I don't want to bother people because they're working out. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to do their thing. But what would your approach be for trying to talk to girls in the gym?
Well, the gym is better to be a little bit more indirect. You understand what I'm saying? So, for example, if you're in the gym and you see some girl working out or whatever, you understand what I'm saying? Then you could ask her about, what other workouts does she do for that muscle or some shit. You'd be like, yo, I'm trying to get, you seem fit. I'm trying to get my triceps better. You know any other workouts for triceps? You know what I'm saying? And then you talk to her about that. You feel me? And you say, what's your name? Oh, Stacy, nice to meet you. I'm so and so. And then you just keep doing what you do. So the next time you see her, because usually in the gym you see people more than once. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you see Stacy. Hey, Stacy, how you doing? She's like, oh, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Now you know her. Then you see what I mean? So the gym is more indirect because, you know, you want it to be where it's like you're you just want to be vocal and you want to be like talkative to everybody. Like, because I used to work in the gym, right? And there was a dude there that used to go to the gym that I worked at, and he was a master at this shit. Like, this dude, what he would do is he talked to basically everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So almost everybody knew him. So therefore, when he would talk to someone new, it would seem like supernatural with it. So I remember one time there was this bad chick who came into the gym. The dude, he was talking to somebody else, right? Just shooting the shit. Then he started talking to another person that he knew. Then she was right there, so she saw the whole thing, and then he came up to her and talked to her. So now she was more receptive to talking to him because he's talking to everybody, and everybody's cool with him. You see what I'm saying? So it's that type of shit.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So it's like, you know, go indirect with the chicks and also just become more social with everybody at the gym. You see what I'm saying? Because then it becomes easier to, you know, maneuver in that way. You see what I'm saying? Because then what happens is that you're able to get information about certain people, you know, certain chicks while you're talking to them now that you know them, and it's easier to even go direct later on. You feel what I'm saying? So for example, I had a friend where he was working out at the gym that I used to work at, and so he was talking to the girl, same thing he did, you know, a little indirect shit. You know, they were talking a little bit. And then the next time he saw her, he asked her, he said, "Hey, what did you do?" He's like, "Hey, how was your weekend?" And all he said was, "How was your weekend?" She's like, "Oh, it was cool. Me and my boyfriend, we went to do this and this and that." So now he knows she got a boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying? You see what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you just have conversations and get a feel for the situation, and then, you know what I'm saying, then you can do what you got to do. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, that's all I had. So I appreciate it.
All right, bro. I'm holler at you. Peace.
All right, thank you.
All right. But yeah, that's the interesting thing about, like, what you talking about with the Tinder shit, is that people who, not even just with Tinder, but like just in general, dudes don't understand how much of a numbers game this shit is. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
This is Jason from Jersey.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on is that I finally got a girl's number, and I did text her to set the date. But here's the thing. She changed up and said she didn't like the place that I recommended. So I thought of another place, which was nearby the area, which she said in her text. And then she recommended another place, which was like some wine spot. And I'm just wondering, do I try and change up and come up with another idea, or do I just cancel it or not?
Yo, charge into the game, bro. Are you serious? Tell me you trolling. Please tell me you trolling.
Huh?
I said, please tell me you're trolling. Tell me you're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
What do you think you should do? What do you think you should do?
Well, I listened to your videos, and you recommend that you would just drop her or something?
Yeah, just charge to the game, bro.
That'd be it. If she tries to change up, even if you change the recommendation, but if it's you make the recommendation again, correct?
Say that again.
Even if she rebukes your recommendation and you come up with another one, you still charge her after she just drops your first recommendation, correct?
No. Well, the thing is, there's no second recommendation. It's like, yo, meet me here. If she's like, I don't want to meet you there, we're done. It's over. You feel what I'm saying? The only exception is, let's say you tell a girl to meet you somewhere, and she says, and there's a logistical reason why she can't meet you there, that's one thing. But if she's just like, I don't like that place, we're done. You feel what I'm saying? It's over.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I just wanted to be sure. I was just trying to, just be doubly clear.
Okay.
That's all. It's not just okay, because I heard a show of yours, and you did say one guy, actually it was a video, and you said one guy actually tried to go to a place, but she made him go to where she wanted to go.
Right.
And That I completely agree with. I was just wondering, since she didn't want to go to that place, I thought if I come up with another recommendation, maybe it's still on or something. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, nah, that's the thing.
Apparently, no.
No,
because I'm still coming up with the idea. That's the only thing.
Right, no, but that's the thing. The fact if she's saying, I don't want to go to that place, that's already her being uncooperative. So it's like, why am I, you understand what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So I'm like, look, I'm not even dealing with this chick at this point. You feel what I'm saying? It's a wrap. I'm done. We good. You feel what I mean? That's what you got to do. Just keep that shit moving.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm also part of the Bad Boy membership as well.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You gotta.
And I did try and email you, but I guess you'll get my email. And I hope you reply back. I don't want to reveal what I said and didn't say because that is confidential. So
okay, well, yeah, well, hit me up. Hit me up in the email, all right?
All right.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man.
No problem. Appreciate it.
All right. You got to charge them chicks to the game. Tell them to bounce. Talking about she don't want to go. Man, listen. Listen, man. Listen. Don't be having these chicks getting you on some other shit, man. You.
Yo.
What's going on?
What's poppin'?
Chilling.
Not much. So what I've noticed is that, like, when I get a girl, she'll be interested in me within the first few weeks, and, like, we'll be kicking it off. But, like, as time, like, continues, she'll, like, be like, oh, well, you know, I don't think, you know, we should be together and stuff like that. And it all stems down to, like, because I live in a small, like, town area where everybody kind of knows each other. So when I'm with a girl, I'm like, she gets, and there's these dudes that are hating on me, like, she'll hear something about that, and then she'll be like, oh, well, I heard people talking this and this about you, that you go around, like, trying to talk to other girls and stuff like that. And then I'm like, no, I don't believe them, but, like, it's like, you know, what can I do because I got all these haters on me.
So you're saying that the girl...
like, people will talk shit about me behind my back, but, like, to her, though, like, saying, like, you shouldn't be with this guy, he's bad.
Well, usually that'll work in the opposite way. She'll want to be with you more because people talking shit about you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, I understand, but, like, in a situation, like, it's like, because I don't like got that many friends. I'm still trying to work on myself because I'm in college. But at the same time, it's like, you know, like, I can't, like, try to prove. I'm not gonna go out of my way to fight these dudes and, like, try to prove to her, like, you know, like, I'm good, you know.
well, this is the thing. If that's the case and she want to bounce, tell her to bounce. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. Because look, if a girl want to be with you, she gonna be with you, regardless. You understand what I'm saying? You think all them chicks that fuck with R. Kelly didn't hear about R. Kelly? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If they won't be with you, they gonna be with you. That's it. You ain't gotta worry about none of that extra shit.
But how do I handle, like, the haters though? Like it's just dudes. Like, they get mad because they hate me already. Because it's like, oh, he always keeps coming in here with, like, different chicks. And, like, these dudes be trying to test me, and I don't even know how to, like, go about that because
how they be trying to test you? How they trying to test you?
It's not now they're trying to test me. It's just like, for me, I just kind of ignore it. You know what I mean? So, like, I just try to, like, you know, do my own thing. But, like, it's just like when I'm with a girl, that's when they want to start trying to start shit. You know?
Well, what do they do to start shit? That's what I'm asking.
They start, like, you know, going up to me, like, trying to like, bitch me. I'm like, I'm not a bitch. I'm not gonna fall for that, like, weak shit. You know, I'm not gonna try to engage in a fight with you.
So
like,
wait, hold on, wait. Hold on.
Harass me and stuff like that.
So, let me get this straight. So you walk into what, a bar or something with a chick that you want to date with?
Yeah, it's like a small little spot. Sometimes it'll be a house party. Sometimes it'll be like, it would be the bar most parts. Like, there's, like, certain dudes that I know that, you know, they don't fuck with me. So.
And why do you keep going to that place?
I mean, it's just like, it's a party. Like, you know, when you go to a party, you just, you know, you want to have fun, like, you know, have a good time. But, like, there'll be that certain person that's there, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Why?
So
I'm saying, why not? This is what I'm saying. When you go on the next date, go somewhere else.
I should.
That's what I'm saying. Go somewhere else and you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, yeah, like, like, but at the same time, like, I'm in a small town, like a small college town.
And so the only place you can go is they have one bar in that whole town?
No, they got plenty of bars. I mean, like 12 maybe.
So go to a different bar. That's what I'm saying. Like, go to a different bar.
So okay, so then how do you think I should handle like dudes that trying to like go up to me and like try to start something with me if that's the case?
But this is what I don't get. What have you done to where they're just starting with you all day?
There's this guy that like I slept with this girl and I didn't know they were together, and then they found out, and then like he told all his friends, and his friends like they start talking shit, and then they start seeing me with another girl, and they're like talking even more shit. Yeah. And it's like, oh, he's just trying to like sleep around with like girls and stuff like that. And then these dudes want to just come up to me and start trying to like fuck with me, and it's like something that I was just taught like don't try to like start an interaction like that'd be bad for you or them.
Man, it's
but like this is happening so much to the point where it's like, how do I handle this situation? Because I don't want to go out of my way and start fighting dudes for no reason, and then have a whole bunch of dudes come up to me like that.
All I'm saying is, all you need to do is avoid those guys by going to different places. I'm sure those guys aren't going to all the places that there is wherever you're at. There's other places that that you can go to that there is probably going to be nobody there that knows you, and you just do your thing. That's it. You'll be fine.
Isn't that weak though to avoid like dudes like that?
Is it
what?
I
don't want to avoid them, be like because I'm scared or something like that. But
is it what? Say that again.
I don't want to like look like a bitch.
Is it you don't want to look like a who?
A bitch.
In front of who?
For this girl that I'm with. I'm like, oh, how come you don't want to go there? Is it because those guys are there? She'll say some shit like that, and then it's like, no.
So you want to get killed just to impress some chick? That's what you want to do?
I don't.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I don't want to die or anything. I'm just saying, like, I gotta show that I'm like still tough. Like,
why? Why you gotta show? Hold on. Why you gotta show that you tough?
I'm not. That's a good question.
That's what I'm saying. Why you gotta show that you tough?
I don't know. I guess I'm afraid that I might lose her if I don't show her, like, my manly side or something.
But what's manly about fighting dudes over some chick?
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to defend my who I am.
No, but this is what I'm saying. See, your ego is gonna get you into some shit. So what I'm saying is that if you can avoid being out of the situation that can potentially turn into a fight, avoid it at all costs. So what I'm saying is find out spots that are not in situations where those people that will be around and go to those places. Or you say to the chick, hey, listen, meet me at this place. We're going to go for a walk and talk because I don't like these bars because there's a bunch of people around there I'm not really feeling. And then you do that. You feel what I'm saying? But avoid those situations. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so I mean, like, I can't even. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like, I'm saying like those special moments where like somebody comes and you just encounter that situation. Like, should I just walk away?
Yes, if you can,
when
walk
I'm with
away.
My girl.
I'll say that again.
Like when I encounter like a situation like that, like I just like say, let's go to like Walmart and hang out, and I see these dudes over there chilling at Walmart for no apparent reason, you know what I mean? And I'm with my girl, and then they come up and say, "Oh, what you doing, bitch?" Like something like that, Like, how do I handle that situation? Should I be like, "Oh, let's leave Walmart because they're here"? Like that's something.
How much beef do you got in your town, bro? Like I don't get why all these people.
Because when I first started, I fucked up, like, and now they just whisper and making rumors about me. So like people just be hearing shit, and I'll be just in the venue, and like I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to like. Say,
you sound mad paranoid though, because I just don't understand what you did in order for this.
Fucking around, like I be really fucking around.
Like doing
and
what
they be
though?
Hating on me for that. Like I be sleeping with girls, but like there be sometimes like I be actually dating a girl, like be seeing her, and then that's when they decide to come up and like try to start something.
So they try to start something because you're having sex with a girl.
Yeah, because like how like you just sleeping around with like girls and like there's some dudes that don't appreciate that, like, oh, why are you trying to like do this and stuff like that. And sometimes when I'm around girls, like, and I'm just talking to a girl I don't know, and I'm just meeting her for the first time, these dudes would come up and like grab the girl and be like, oh, don't talk to him, like straight up.
Wait, where do you live, bro?
I'm in North Dakota.
North Dakota, niggas.
Exactly, my guy. It's a small town out here.
This nigga said North Dakota. Yo, what the fuck? I know. It's niggas is banging in North Dakota, my nigga. Oh my god, bro.
It's a college town. That's all I gotta tell you. It's a college town out here. Damn, you clowning me already?
No, I'm just saying, yo. Like, I'm like, god damn, bro. North Dakota.
Yeah. I'm not really from here. I'm just gonna go to college.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What the fuck?
It's like a lot of white dudes to black dudes, and I'm like the black dude out here, so
it's something I gotta deal with. So wait, so it's a bunch of white dudes trying to fuck with you?
Yeah, so it's like on some racist shit, so it's like really difficult to like maneuver around.
Bruh, yo, all you gotta do, man, is if this is really happening, this is your situation, just you gotta just avoid them at all costs, bro. Tell them chicks to come straight to your house, man, or you got an apartment or something, like what's going on?
Yeah, I got a spot on my own.
Okay, tell them to come straight to your crib. That's what you got to do, man. Fuck all this other shit, because if it's that bad where every time you're coming out your house, the KKK trying to fuck with you, I don't know what to tell you, man.
It's crazy. It's weird out here, man. Like, it's different.
Oh, man. They say it in the chat that you love the beef. That's why you wanna...
I mean, because they be trying me, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go hit on this girl and see what happens, and then that's when they get really upset.
That's crazy. Nah, just holler at them chicks, tell them to come to your crib, and just call it a day. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. I'm telling you, man. Like, let the chicks know. Be like, listen, there's a bunch of motherfuckers out here that I don't really be fucking with. So come into the spot. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
bro.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, man. I'm out. All right, peace. Later.
All right, peace.
That nigga said he in North Dakota. I don't think I ever met a person who lives in North Dakota. Like, that's some crazy shit. I thought it was just like fucking mountains and grass over there or some shit. Like, oh man, that's funny. Oh man, I wish some North Dakota thugs would run up on my ass. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's going on?
Good.
What's good?
Yo, so I got a question. What's good, right? So I got a question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I met this girl at the bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we done fucked like what 2 or 3 times now.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucked around and I was on I'm a Bad Boy member or whatever, and I was on the Bad Boy membership, and I was looking at a video called How to Keep a Girl Loyal, and in that video you were saying in the first 90 days that like it should just be like when you hit her up, she just come over here and fuck, and she should be okay with that for 90 days,
right.
And then you upgrade her after that,
right?
You feel me? And so I didn't read that I didn't listen to that video until kind of like after we had already fucked and all that stuff like that, and I made a date today to go to bowling or whatever, go out, and like now I don't want to go because you know what I'm saying, I don't want to take her out and shit, and you know what I'm saying, spend that time with her, or not. I don't feel that way no more because I looked at the video and I ain't gonna make her my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, we just started fucking around and shit, you know what I'm saying, so you think I should I want to also be a man of my word though, because that's like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's important too, so right. You think I should still just take her out because I said I was going to do that?
Yeah, you said if you want to do it, you got to do it, bro. You already did it. So it ain't that big. It ain't that big of a deal. And also too, you got to understand that, you know, when I'm talking about these things, it's not anything that's written in stone. It's just guidelines. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be exact thing. I'm just saying that, you know, when you first dealing with a chick, you don't want to be taking her out and doing a whole bunch of shit too early. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you already told her, hey, we're going to go bowling and do this, just do that. And then next time you hang out with her, just keep hooking up with her. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you don't think she's going to feel some type of way? Because, like, we already doing more hanging out and shit than just fucking, you know what I'm saying, 2 weeks in or whatever.
I mean, not necessarily, because it's not like, you know, if you start doing too much of it now, if you start, you know, taking her out to dinners now and start fucking letting her meet your parents and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's a different story. You know what I mean? But for now, yeah, just keep, you know what I'm saying? Just keep, you know, hooking up with her. Just keep hanging out, you know, just hanging out, hooking up with her, whatever, and then you should be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. And just one more question, quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I got like a few girls in like rotation, I think, and I was just wondering, you think like, I think one day a week for each girl is good. Like that's enough time for just, you know what I'm saying, whatever. We should better do that for 3 months, for 90 days or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you think that's like a good guideline to go by?
Like one day a week?
Yeah, 1 day a week.
That's perfect. That's perfect. 1 day a week is good. That's a good joint. Just do 1 day a week, and then as time goes on, you know what I'm saying, and if the chick is on point, then you can, you know, upgrade it to like 2 days a week. You know what I'm saying, if you want to. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. Okay.
You feel me?
All right. Got you, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my dude.
All right, bro. Be safe.
Peace. See, that's another dude that's on the Bad Boy membership that is fucking with all these chicks, man. The dudes that be calling in on the Bad Boy membership, they'll usually have the good problems. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's good, Locario?
What's going on?
Montgomery, Alabama.
What's poppin', bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I had a question for you real quick, bro. Pretty much, I've called in before a couple times, and I'm kind of in a situation where I'm, you know, it's the end of the year. I'm reflecting over my relationships over the course of the year, and I think I've done good. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I want to do. I feel good about it, but I'm still in a position where I'm trying to figure some things out in terms of getting the women that I really want. I found out I'm more of an introvert. You know what I'm saying? I get my comfort from being at the crib. I just got my house recently. I have my studio set up, so I'm doing my music. I'm gigging. I'm doing stuff like that. But like when I go out, I'm kind of uncomfortable being out. So my question to you is like, do I need to be more of an extrovert to get more women? Like, what do I need to be doing to really secure these girls that I want to actually have?
So, I mean, well, the thing is that, you know, the more time and energy you put into, you know, dealing with them and going out and interacting with them, that's the more you're going to get out of it. So, you know, you can't just sit at home, you know what I'm saying, and expect chicks to flock to you unless you're really good with, like, online dating. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that,
I'm pretty good on Tinder, man. I'm actually pretty straight on Tinder, but it just seems like it's a lot versus, you know what I'm saying? And that's more my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? When I'm out doing what I'm doing, I'm at home in the studio, I can swipe, you know what I'm saying, whatever like that. But going out just really isn't my thing. Like, do you really feel like do I really need to get out more and be doing, like, you know, more stuff like that? Or
I mean, yeah, it's good if you could do that, because it's always good to have, you know, different types of situations to be in. But if let's say if you're able to meet, you know, at least a girl a week on Tinder, you feel what I'm saying? Then you good. But if you're not able to do that, then you definitely gonna have to, like, go out. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you're killing it on Tinder, then it's like whatever. But if you're not, then you're gonna have to go out. But it's always good to go out just in general, because so that you can have that, you know, more variety. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes what'll happen on Tinder, you might have some slow times where nothing's popping off on Tinder or any of these sites. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you're gonna have to push yourself to go out and you know, interact with the chicks out there. You know what I'm saying? So I would say at least try to get out there at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? To see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Nah, that makes sense, man. I have a homeboy that's, man, this nigga always has a plethora of chicks on his team, man. Badge on. But he's out. It's like Monday through Sunday.
Right. That's what happens. That's what happens. Because it's the more energy you put into it. That's what I was talking about earlier about making this shit a lifestyle. So your boy, he makes it his lifestyle. So therefore he has that abundance of women that he could have, you know, here and there, whenever. You feel what I'm saying? So it's about it's all about energy. It's the same thing I was talking about with using an example of working out. The more you work out, the bigger your muscles gonna be. The more you interact with women, the more sex and more dates you're gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Like the other caller, he was on Tinder. He only had 30 matches. I'm like, bro, you got to get your matches up. You feel what I'm saying? Like the more you match with chicks, the more chicks you gonna get. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, most definitely. And one more quick question for you too.
Yeah.
I have a bit of a weird situation going on, right? Where an ex, man, I used to smash this chick. We used to stay together and all that type of stuff. One of the bands that I'm in, the lead singer is now smashing the ex. And I don't blame him for that because I'm not sure if he knows. I'm not sure what he told her or what she told him or anything like that. But she's always at every gig, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And I haven't said anything yet because, you know, it doesn't really, it's not a big deal to me, but it's more annoying than anything. What would you suggest for something like that? Like, what do I do?
So you're saying that you're in a band and your ex-girl is smashing one of the bandmates?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna have to holler at Omarion for that. He'll but I just say yo, you know, you ain't with the chick no more, so it is what it is. I mean, is your ex acting funny around you, or like what's the situation?
The weird part is, okay, she's been in all my bandmates inboxes and shit like that, you know, getting buddy with them. And I haven't said anything to her because I peep game, peep what was going on. So, okay, cool. I'm going to lay back, I'm going to chill. Like, I ain't going to make a big deal out of it. But what I don't like is the fact that, like I said, she's in everybody's inbox, you know what I'm saying, trying to get buddy with them. So I don't know what she's saying to them about me. As far as I'm concerned, I'm secure because, you know what I'm saying, I do what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
The band, you know, I'm easy to get along with and shit like that. But I just don't like the vibe. She's at every fucking gig and every occasion. I'm like,
and so does she talk to you when you like when she's there? Do y'all have a conversations? Like what happens?
Not at all. We don't speak at all.
Yeah, just don't speak at all.
Nah.
Well, fuck it. Just keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it. Just hey, we just whatever. You understand what I'm saying? As long as she don't make it an issue, then just keep the shit, you know, how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough, bro.
You know? Alright?
Man, appreciate you, bro.
Alright, man, I'm holla. Alright, peace.
Alright, peace.
Later. Alright, people. It is about that motherfucking time. It is about that time. Guys, remember to get the book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get your copy of this book. This book is the shit. Get it for Christmas. Make it happen. And also, talking about Christmas, the holiday sale is coming up, people. The holiday sale is coming the fuck up. And the holiday sale, again, is the Bad Boy membership holiday sale. So, when you join the Bad Boy membership, right, you are going to get 17 products for free. So 16 of those products is the Ultimate Bad Boy package. And then the 17th product is a product called How to Be the Guy Women Just Want for Sex. And that product can only be, you know, it's only gonna be available on the sale. So once the sale is done, you cannot get that product at all. So I'm telling you guys, if there was ever a time to join the Bad Boy membership, it is now, okay? It is now. So the sale is going to start on the 24th. And also, you can join the Bad Boy membership now because if you're on the membership, you'll still get the sale stuff anyway. So you don't have to wait till the 24th to do it. But what I'm saying is that during this sale, right, you're only going to be able to get that program on the sale. You're only going to be able to get those free products on the sale. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So, you definitely want to take advantage of that. I'm going to have some promo stuff up for it next week on the 24th. So, you guys will see it. And, you know, make sure you guys join that membership. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss out. You guys heard the callers that called up who are on the membership. We're saying, hey, listen, you know, they out here getting these girls. You feel what I'm saying? They getting the shit popping. They're like, yo, I'm messing with these 3-4 girls. I'm telling you, the membership is the shit. You feel what I'm saying? You said, didn't you do a video that women are dream killers? Did I? I don't know. Maybe I did it a long time ago. I don't know. But, so that's about it, man. Let me shout out to all the people in the chat room. Shout out to King Shaddy. Captain Masterpiece, what up? Mess around, okay. Shout out to you. Nathan Wong, Isa E. Who else? Valentine. K-Zaggin 20 in the building. Darrell S. Natural Art Designs. Shout out to you. All Money and J. SW247X. Young Soldier 23 in the building. Who else is up in here? Global Voice of the Manosphere. Mimi's Angry Pimp. Mimi in the building. April MC. Who else? Only the Illest. Don't Smoke Rocks in the building. Prince of the Nile Valley. Big King Kingston. Lennox Ave. King James. J317. Solid Scorpion. Who else? Raw as Shit Show. Kenwood Drive. Keith Alphonse. Man, we got a lot of people in there. Space Pirate. True Baller. Who else? Jason Nelson in the building. Man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Who else? We got Lotus Scalper. Exposing Gaming. Man. So, appreciate you guys. I will see you guys again next week. Remember, next week is the sale. I'm going to be putting up some clips for the sale. And I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.